everybody. Welcome back. And it's day 4 of our Essence Week. It goes very quickly, doesn't it? We're going to begin with a focus on the heart today and the emotional center. And one of the ways to tap into that is through acupressure. I've got a point called Shenmen, and this is also kind of translates to heart number 7, heart 7 on the heart meridian, which runs along the arm. I'm going to show you how to locate this. If you have your palm up and you bring your fingertips up to the sky, you can feel that there's a tendon over on the pinky side of your wrist. So feel for that tendon right on the side there and just kind of plop right next to it toward the thumb, okay? And it's right at the line of the wrist, right at the crux of it. So you feel for that and go gently to the thumb side of it and massage there. This is a slower, deep massage. This particular point, especially according to Giovanni Mattioccia, he's very well known in Chinese medicine, many books out there, says really it's the most important point for reducing anxiety. This is kind of a big deal point. And my teacher taught that this not only reduces anxiety, but is very helpful for insomnia. The heart meridian runs or has a direct connection and relationship with the kidneys and the kidney organ system. Part of that organ system's meridian run along the back, along both sides of the spine. So this point can be also helpful to back pain, especially in men, and helps with arm tremors, especially if you have Parkinson's. So really beautiful point for reducing the kind of stress that we're faced with in our lives. So we help this point by quieting our mind when we're doing any kind of acupressure, by breathing with a steady breath, by allowing ourselves some time. And just staying in the essence by witnessing the mind, the emotions, the body. And when we come to a completion for this massage, just kind of notice. You may notice a difference between one arm and the other. You may notice a difference in the body. You may notice a felt sense of just wanting to be quieter, maybe some ease. So we're going to go to the other side, and again, we have the palm up, we bend it toward us, and we go and find that tendon on the pinky side of the hand, and we drop toward the middle, just next to that tendon, toward the middle of the wrist, right at the wrist crease, and then massage. And I want to reiterate here that this is not, you don't have to massage. If you're getting some information inside and you're being led to just pause. If you're getting any information at all that's a gentle guidance, not a harsh criticism, as you know, the harsh criticism is generally your mental advisor, like telling you, oh, you're not in the right place, you're doing this wrong. That's not essence. essence is saying, oh, move a little to the left or draw up closer to the wrist crease. Pause on this. See what it feels like to massage in this direction. Hopefully you're getting used to differentiating between what the voice of essence and the voice of the mental advisor are. And so breathe. Let things soften. Settle into that witness space, giving yourself some time to just kind of notice. And when that feels complete, just let your body stand for a minute, or if you're seated, sit and just notice the subtle sensations that have shifted. Take a few breaths, and we'll be back with today's movement. Today's movement is much more of an energetic movement than it is a physical one. When it comes to the heart advisor, it's really, as you know, all of these advisors are very interconnected. And whenever the brain comes up with a thought, the heart immediately is there to create a felt emotion or mood about it. Sometimes we don't even notice that this is happening, but it is even on a very subtle level. There is also a reaction to the physical advisor, because these are so interdependent and they're all there to just inform us. So when it comes to the heart, what our practice is today is to allow it to move into a little more of a neutral place. And we're going to use physical movement to just help that sensation along. So I'd like you to start in your regular Wuji posture, which is feet hip width apart, knees soft, tailbone heavy so it lengthens the spine, and still being held by that string that runs all the way through you. So you have that felt sense of essence being the center of you and being connected to all that is. Take a few breaths, and I want you to draw your awareness to the heart and just the space that the heart contains. So right in the center of the chest, and because we're thinking and feeling energetically, just notice what appears to you. Maybe it will be a very small place in the center of the chest. Maybe it's something that is expanded out and around you. And we're just going to clear that space so that the spirit of us that is part of this opens up and allows us to create a little more equanimity in the heart. So we'll begin with the arms down by our sides. The hands will come up. And we're just going to allow ourselves to bring in what we need to that heart space, noticing it, and allowing it to expand by turning the palms and pressing out. Gather what we need in. Maybe it's peace, evenness, and then pressing away to make sure that that moves outward into the space around us, bringing in what we need, energetically sharing out what we have, bringing in what we need, energetically sharing, pressing out what we'd like to share out. Ease, peace, ease and peace. You may even want to marry your breath here by breathing in when the hands come in, exhaling out when the hands move out. Calm steadiness coming in, calm steadiness out. We're going to do this 2 more times. Calm and steadiness, washing, calm and steadiness, easing out. Now the hands are going to float to the sides, bringing it in just a little differently. Washing in and expressing out. Easing the anxiety, the stress, and allowing that to be expressed out. Centering and calm, bringing it in, centering and calm, out. Centering and calm in, washing this heart space, centering and calm, out. We're going to do it 2 more times to the sides. Bringing it in and releasing it out. And then we're going to gently move this practice to the back as best as we can, bringing it into the back of the heart and expressing out. Bringing it in, expressing it out. So we're just creating an openness in the emotional advisor by clearing out, creating a place of contentment, bringing that in and out 2 more times, in and out. And then let the arms relax down. Take a few breaths. Building the capacity at the heart to be in a very even, equal place, a settled place. Not always reacting to the mind, but having its little bit of independence, training it to maintain that calm, centered space. And when you're ready, settle into your meditative position while we meditate on this really important advisor, learning about it and maintaining its equanimity. Take your time and just settle in to whatever meditation posture feels right for you today. As always, just kind of tapping into the breath as you settle in. Allowing the gentle rise and fall to bring you into this inner rhythm that you have. And when you're ready, bringing your attention right into the heart center. The breath has a rhythm, and that breath coincides with the rhythm of the heart. Maybe you can even feel your heartbeat. Take a moment to just sense whatever mood you're in, whatever emotions arise, drift away. In Chinese theory, a heart that is at ease allows the spirit of Shen to rest. Right in this space, the middle dantian, the emotional advisor. When the emotions are stirred and whirled, the Shen scatters. It roams, feeling homeless. And when we're able to sit in our essence and watch the emotions of the heart, there's a lot more space and witnessing and a place for the spirit, the Shen, to rest. So take a moment and just watch this area as if you were watching the clouds moving across the sky. Just giving yourself time to pause and notice, accepting whatever is here, whether there are emotions or mood, or whether there's a contemplative contentness, peace. You're not trying to make anything happen at all. You're just being the observer. As you breathe in and out. And when you're ready, as you're watching, like a wise soul, see if you can bring just a little curve of a smile into this area, feeling that peaceful contentment. And allowing that peaceful contentment to gently grow, to expand outward, to move from the heart, the center of the chest, to include the lungs and the rib cage. The arms, the belly, the shoulders, the throat, softening and creating ease. Feeling a beautiful neutral space arriving. And observing what it feels like to be emotionally neutral and at peace. And really allowing that to filter through the body. As you breathe in and out. Watch this area grow and touch everything within you and the space around you. a neutral, kind presence. Feel that within and surrounding you as you just continue to breathe in and out.